Have you ever felt a stirring within, a whisper of change on the horizon? Do you sense a deeper transformation unfolding in your life? Today, we're exploring the signs that indicate a significant shift, guided by the timeless wisdom of C.S. Lewis. How do you recognize these moments? What changes are you being called towards? Let's delve into these questions together. If you're intrigued by the journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our community for more insightful discussions. Now let's begin our exploration into the signs of divine transformation. The first sign we'll explore is an unquenchable thirst for meaning. This isn't just about occasional curiosity or the pursuit of new hobbies. It's a deep, pervasive hunger that goes beyond surface-level desires. You might start questioning the very foundations of your life. Your career, relationships, and the activities you once enjoyed no longer satisfy you in the same way. It's as if a switch has been flipped, and what used to quench your thirst now barely moistens your lips. C.S. Lewis addressed this feeling in his work, suggesting that such a thirst is not a mere whim but a signal pointing us towards our need for something greater, something eternal. He likened our desires not to be fooled by mere earthly pleasures, but to recognize them as signposts to our true home with God. Consider the moments when you felt this deep-seated dissatisfaction. What were you doing? Who were you with? It's in these moments of introspection that we often find the whisper of God inviting us to look beyond the temporal and towards the eternal. This longing is not a sign of failure but a beacon of hope. It's an indication that your soul is ready to embark on a profound journey of transformation, seeking not just answers, but meaning in the embrace of the divine. So I invite you to ponder, how has this thirst for meaning manifested in your life? Can you recall a moment when the everyday pleasures no longer seemed enough, stirring a deep desire for something more significant, more fulfilling? For the second sign, let's delve into the awakening to new aspirations. This is where you begin to notice a shift in your ambitions and dreams. It's not merely about changing preferences. It's a fundamental transformation in what you aspire to achieve and become. The goals and ambitions that once defined your sense of success and purpose might now seem inadequate or misaligned with your evolving self. C.S. Lewis touched upon this notion through his characters' journeys in The Chronicles of Narnia. As the children traverse Narnia, they uncover desires and strengths they never knew they had, revealing how new environments and challenges can awaken us to previously unrecognized potential and purpose. Consider your own evolving aspirations. Maybe you've started to value personal growth, relationships, or spiritual fulfillment over professional achievements or material success. This awakening isn't about dismissing your past ambitions, but recognizing that your path is leading you towards new horizons, ones that promise deeper satisfaction and alignment with your true self. This sign encourages you to embrace these new aspirations with courage and openness. It's an opportunity to explore uncharted territories within yourself, to build a life that reflects your most authentic values and dreams. Reflect on this shift. What new aspirations have recently stirred within you? How do they differ from your past ambitions, and what might they reveal about the person you are becoming? The third sign we'll explore is increased sensitivity to life's depths. This sign is about developing a heightened awareness of life's complexities and a deeper appreciation for its nuances. You may find yourself more attuned to the subtleties of emotions, relationships, and the spiritual undercurrents of daily life. It's as though your emotional and spiritual senses have been fine-tuned, allowing you to perceive and empathize with the deeper struggles and joys of those around you. In C.S. Lewis's The Screwtape Letters, the mentor demon Screwtape advises his nephew Wormwood on the subtleties of leading a human away from God, highlighting the complexity of human emotions and the spiritual battle for souls. This work can remind us of the intricate tapestry of human experience and the importance of remaining attuned to the spiritual dimensions of our lives. As you experience this increased sensitivity, You might find that the black and white perspectives that once dominated your worldview now give way to a richer spectrum of understanding. This can manifest in many ways: a newfound patience with others' faults, a deeper empathy for their struggles, or an enhanced appreciation for beauty and kindness in unexpected places. This heightened awareness is a gift, allowing you to engage with the world in a more meaningful and compassionate manner. It's a sign of spiritual maturation, reflecting a readiness to embrace the fullness of life's experience. Take a moment to reflect. How have you noticed your sensitivity to life's deeper aspects changing? Can you recall recent instances where you felt a profound connection to the emotions or experiences of others? Or perhaps a moment when the beauty of a simple act moved you deeply? The fourth sign is seeking solitude for reflection. This is when you find yourself drawn to moments of solitude, not out of loneliness, but as a deliberate choice for deeper reflection and connection with your inner self, and perhaps a higher spiritual power. In these quiet moments, away from the noise and distractions of everyday life, you may discover insights and revelations that were previously drowned out. C.S. Lewis valued the role of solitude in spiritual growth, as seen in his various works where characters often encounter pivotal moments of insight and transformation when they are alone. For example, in The Horse and His Boy, from the Chronicles of Narnia, Shasta's solitary journey through the mountains becomes a time of profound internal dialogue and revelation about his identity and destiny. This sign is about recognizing the value of stepping back from the constant busyness and chatter of life to nurture a deeper connection with yourself and the divine. It's in the silence that you can hear the subtle whispers of your soul, and perhaps the voice of God guiding you towards your true path. Reflect on your own life. Have you felt a growing need for moments of solitude? How do these periods of reflection contribute to your sense of clarity and purpose? Consider how embracing solitude can be an active step in your spiritual journey, providing space for growth, healing, and deeper understanding. The fifth sign is embracing vulnerability and authenticity. This stage is marked by a willingness to be open about one's weaknesses and imperfections, moving away from the facades of invulnerability or the personas we often present to the world. It involves a deep-seated acceptance of one's true self, flaws and all, and a readiness to engage with others in a more genuine, heartfelt manner. C.S. Lewis, in his personal letters and essays, often discussed the importance of honesty and vulnerability in spiritual growth and human connection. He believed that true fellowship and understanding could only occur when individuals are willing to share not just their strengths, but also their vulnerabilities. This sign of transformation is about shedding the layers of pretense and protection we've built around ourselves. It's about the courage to say, "This is who I am, imperfections included," and to accept the same authenticity from others. This level of openness can lead to deeper, more meaningful relationships and a greater sense of community and belonging. As you navigate this sign, consider how embracing vulnerability has impacted your relationships and self-perception. Have there been moments when admitting your vulnerabilities led to a deeper connection or understanding with someone? Reflect on the freedom and growth that come from living authentically and how this aligns with your spiritual journey. The sixth sign is a shift toward service and compassion. This transformation is characterized by a growing desire to serve others and make a positive impact in the world. It's a move away from self-centered goals towards a more altruistic approach to life, where the well-being of others becomes a significant concern. C.S. Lewis emphasized the importance of selflessness and compassion in his writings. In Mere Christianity, for example, he discusses the Christian virtue of charity, suggesting that love for one's neighbor is a fundamental aspect of spiritual growth. This love is not merely a feeling, but an actionable commitment to the welfare of others. As you experience this sign, you might find yourself more involved in acts of kindness, volunteering, or simply being there for people in need. It's a recognition that true fulfillment comes not from what we acquire for ourselves, but from what we give to others. Reflect on how this shift has manifested in your life. Are there recent instances where you felt a strong urge to help or support someone else, even at a cost to your own comfort or convenience? Consider how this growing inclination towards service and compassion is shaping your path and contributing to your spiritual evolution. The seventh sign is deepening inner peace amidst chaos. This sign is characterized by an increasing ability to maintain calmness and inner serenity, even when faced with life's inevitable turmoil and challenges. It's about finding a steady center of peace within yourself that isn't easily shaken by external circumstances. C.S. Lewis explored this theme in various works, illustrating how characters found peace through faith and trust in a higher power, even in the midst of trials. For instance, in The Silver Chair, Puddleglum's unwavering faith in Aslan brings him peace and clarity, even in the darkest situations. This growing inner peace is a sign of deepening spiritual maturity. It suggests a trust in a larger plan and an understanding that, despite the chaos of the world, there is a divine order and goodness that prevails. This peace often comes from a place of deep faith and surrender, where one is able to let go of the need to control every outcome and instead trust in the flow of life. Consider moments when you felt this sense of peace, even when things around you were not going as planned. How did it affect your response to the situation? Reflect on the sources of this peace and how it might be a guiding force in your journey of transformation. The eighth and final sign is yearning for eternal connection. This sign is marked by an intensified desire to connect with the divine and to understand one's place in the grand scheme of the universe. It goes beyond a mere acceptance of faith or adherence to religious practices. It's a deep personal longing to experience a close, intimate relationship with the divine, to sense the eternal presence in your everyday life. C.S. Lewis captured this yearning beautifully in many of his works, perhaps most notably in Surprised by Joy, where he describes his own intense desire for what he called joy, a profound longing for the divine that is both painful and sweet. Lewis suggests that this yearning is a clue to our ultimate destination and purpose, a homing signal from God calling us back to Him. As you encounter this sign, you might find yourself drawn to prayer, meditation, nature, or Scripture in a new way, seeking moments and experiences that bring you closer to the divine. This yearning might also manifest as a restlessness, a sense that no earthly pleasure can fully satisfy this deep desire for connection. Reflect on how this longing has manifested in your life. How do you seek to fulfill this yearning for eternal connection? Consider the ways in which this deep desire influences your choices, your relationships, and your understanding of your purpose in the world. Having explored the 8 signs God is about to change you, it's essential to reflect on how these signs manifest in your life and what they signify about your spiritual journey. Each sign, from the deep longing for more to the yearning for eternal connection, marks a step in the transformative process that draws you closer to your true self and the divine. As we conclude, remember that transformation is a journey, not a destination. It's an ongoing process of growth, learning, and deepening that unfolds throughout our lives. Embrace each sign with openness, curiosity, and a willingness to be led by the divine hand guiding your path. I encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Which of these signs have you noticed in your own life? How have they shaped your spiritual journey? Your insights can be a source of encouragement and reflection for others on a similar path. And if you found this exploration meaningful, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share this content with others who might be navigating their own journeys of transformation. Together, we can support one another in our collective quest for deeper understanding and connection. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of the signs of divine transformation. May your journey be filled with growth, insight, and an ever-deepening connection to the divine.